Hello everybody, Fantrap Master here, and back with more Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. In the last part, we got to the Mole Den, and, face off against maniacal mole, two mischievous moles, and, then got introduced to the mafia-like Don Mole. Now then, in this part, I wanted to do a bunch of stuff off screen, but the game decides to be a little bit of a jerk. So it's like, excuse me, I hope you weren't planning on leaving without me. And yeah, you can't really do anything to get out of here. I would just say, talk to them, but then there's like a bunch of cutscene-y stuff. And yeah, that's not, I don't care how stupid a plot is, that's not in the LP okay to like skip a bunch of cutscene-y stuff. This is Dr. Lump. My name is Dr. Lump. And I am a monster of the synthesis. The synthesis is a process which fuses two monsters to create a new one. With my help, you can make your monster's friends very powerful, ja? As soon as we arrive at your airship, we can begin the synthesizing. We're preparing the stage for what's happening in Monster Scout Challenge. Talk to the old man and Dr. Lump back to your airship. Take the old man and Dr. Lump back to your airship to chill out for a spell. Keep within the challenge and the road ahead's gonna open right up for you. By that he means we'll get new maps. And so you're ready to go back to the airship. It's fascinating, yeah. Alright, let's go back. And cutscene-y stuff. Yay. Eugene and Dr. Lump. Dr. Lump immediately makes himself comfortable in the monster pen, where he will stand there for the rest of the game, doing absolutely nothing. But the synthesis! The historic discovery of this is astounding. Never did we know the true Monster Scout Challenge was there. And now it's not go back. Now it's not go over our heads there, laddie. And yeah, and we all need to rest. Basically, I just saved you a bunch of dialogue of uninterestingness. Alrighty then. So now it's daytime. You cannot hope to escape from this island. And dream sequence to enhance the plot. This is the land you have been seeking. You must win. You must win and win and win again. That is your only hope for survival. You know, why is Captain Mayday being such a jerk? It's not because I made a ship crash, is it? Because I'm the chosen one. Oh, well, that actually explains a lot. Laddie, can you hear me? I'm not in a coma. Do not worry. Or maybe you're worried that I'll get out of a coma. You were tossing and turning all night. Is something the matter? And we got down, we saw his ghost, and he's like, ZOMG. Alright. So, yeah, I guess since I can't synthesize anything yet, I guess I'll just discuss all the complicatedness of monster synthesis. It's basically the heart of the game. So to synthesize monsters, you just simply go back to the monster pen. And here's Dr. Lump. And, Henry, we meet again. I trust you won't object to me staying here. We shall synthesize wonderful monsters and make your team grow strong. But maybe you wonder, what is synthesis? Shall I explain? No, I'm going to do it for you. Ah, the boy knows everything. Good. Then we shall begin synthesis without delay. Alright, so the monster synthesis screen. Alright, so, it's kind of out of focus. Alright, I mentioned plus and minus. Or, for those of you who are just lazy, blue sign, pinkish orange sign. Alright, if a monster is in the plus area, it means that you can put them together with monsters in the minus area to get a option selection of 3 new monsters. As you can see, there's a Lips, a Wax Murder, and a Captain's Chum, or whatever you call them. So, you basically... This is the heart of the game. their stats are passed down, like, it splits the stats up. Their ability, you get to choose 3 of their abilities, depending on the size. If it's a 2-slot monster, you get to choose 4 of their abilities. If it's a 3-slot monster, you get to choose 5 of their abilities. And so, but if it's the normal size monster, which it's probably most definitely going to be, it will be 3 abilities of all the abilities the other monsters have, and possibly new ones depending on certain combos. Now then, we are going to want to put that Muddy Hand together with my Hell Hornet, and it will make this thing a Conclave. A Conclave is a team of tiny monsters that hit multiple times and have Talent Scout, which will let them, like, scout monsters, like, at a certain percent. Funny thing, there is an upgraded version of the Conclave, and instead of getting Talent Scout, it gets Yellow Belly, which makes it skip a turn every once in a while, which makes no sense considering it's the upgrade. Despite being a rank F monsters, Conclaves will last you a good while. The other synthesis thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to use the Heal Slime and use that to make our healer. Now then, we could make a She Slime, a Mental Picture, or a Dragon Thorn. Anything will work as a healer as long as you invest in it. So, mostly from a Heal Slime, you have a chance of getting a She Slime. Now, the thing I want to go for, I'm going to be putting a Komodo together with the Heal Slime. And I'd recommend you do the same to get a really good healer. Oh yeah, and all monsters must be level 10 before you can synthesize them. But the higher the level they are, the higher their stats, and so therefore, the better stats will be passed down to the new monster. So now then, now that you got Synthesis 101, we will go back to the arena. And yeah, I will do all my, like, scouting stuff, like, off screen. I guess I'll show you. Oh, and little side quest here, I think. Is it here yet? No, it's not. Alright. Never mind, I thought there was a little side quest thing here. And it is daytime in Doubtback right now. In the daytime, you do not have to worry about the missing links. And we can get the Komodo. The Komodo appears somewhere out here. I kind of wish I knew exactly where. One moment, let me see and use zip. Just to double check. I think they might appear out here. One moment. Yes, this is a Komodo. If you're lucky, you will get one as one of your starter monsters. So, I'm going to try to scout this one right off the bat. Hopefully I'll get, like, Rabble-Rouser. Oh my god, I got Rabble-Rouser! Oh, buddy, I love you. Alright. Now then, but there's also another bit of luck. Besides the scouting luck, ooh, that's really low, especially with Rabble-Rouser. Now, as for scouting luck, you not only have that, oh, yay, I got it. But you have to have the luck that it will work with your other monster you want to synthesize it with. As you can see, if you look closely, this is a plus monster. Sadly, my Heal Slime is also a plus monster. So, that's a bit of a problem, because I'm going to put this Komodo in my party, but that's not the problem. So, we can't put the two together, despite me wanting to. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get rid of our Heal Slime and get a new one. And whoa, Chimera, like, I just got double teamed there. Hey. And I mean, wait, what? The enemies are taken by surprise, even though they launched a surprise attack on me. Guess he didn't think they'd actually pull it off. Over here are Setters. I might scout one for later synthesis, but until then, yeah, not really going to worry about that. Now then, I'm about to do something stupid. I have not synthesized any monsters, but I am going to try to do the Monster Scout Challenge. Rank F. Now then, usually you want to level up a bit and synthesize your monsters, and I, like a moron, put Stumpy in the storage instead of in the substitutes. So we're gonna have to use our Komodo, Buddy, and Batula, and just hope they're good enough. Alright, so when you're ready for a challenge, you talk to Vidon Mole. Oh, and by the way, secret item over here. There's a big pile of treasure, and something seems to have fallen between the cracks. You can get a set of machine parts there. It only appears there once, I think. Set of machine parts, as I mentioned earlier, are used to upgrade your vending machine. At first I thought they'd be the equivalent of Darkomium pieces and you'd use them to rebuild your ship. No, that's different. And you can see the mud thingy is here. And the mud thingy is your friend. This is the Monster Scout Proficiency Test. It was required in the first game. First challenge, get a monster you synthesize. I will not be going over the Monster Proficiency Test. I just won't be doing it. But you bring her monsters because her name's like Marsha or something, and she rewards you and gives you the next challenge. The rewards get steadily better. I actually never did it because it required synthesizing one of the monsters I wanted to use for my team, and I never really got back to it. I might make a separate video on it, but one thing you want to do though is, if you don't know a good monster for your team, keep doing the Monster Scout Proficiency Test. She will tell you how to make some good monsters, but if you're going to copy my team, then do not fear, because, you know, yeah. Now then, it's time for the Monster Scout Challenge failure. Alright. Spotlight out of nowhere. It's time to get your groove on, Daddy-O. The party's about to begin. And we will do rank F. I'm gonna explain the rules to you only once. And I'll do it so I can spare my voice. At least from doing this voice. It's 3 rounds, you don't have control of your monsters, you can't use items, you don't get EXP, and you can't scout, of course. So, yeah, we're going to do the rank F challenge. All these go up to the rank A, and all the dialogue's the same every time for between rounds. Alright, so the first round here is just a stump chop in a slime. You should be able to handle that. Yeah, pretty simple. Again, this one, it's pretty hard to fail. And even the game's like, you only get 3 gold at that because you're not that great. Righteous Human has run round 1, but the battle's only just begun. Dig down deep and prepare for rank F. Now it's time for rank F. Round 2. Yeah, a lot of dig puns, as I mentioned earlier. Alright. Now it's a Hell Hornet, a Draki, and a Swarm Troop. I'd look out for the Draki, but as you can see, we can just one-hit kill him, so we don't even have to worry about him. I was wrong about... Oh, but the Hell Hornet can paralyze you. But, and paralysis is a bit annoying. I think you have to use an item on it to get rid of the crap. But if you can defeat monsters in trepidation, you can basically win this, because that's basically all it is. I thought it would be a little bit more difficult than this, because it does actually get pretty difficult. But, yeah. And it gives you one big epic dig it at the final round. Alright, now this is a little bit more difficult. This is Lips, Frog Phrase, and Mental Picture. Oh, and you don't get healed between rounds, so, yeah. As you can see, that took 2 hits, not 1. Gasp! And I underestimated my Komodo. Although it's only level 3, it's doing pretty good. Wow, he even took that hit like a champ, too. Alright. And we basically won. Yeah, alright. Frog faces are weird, but I gotta admit, I kinda like them, although I like them, but I don't remember them. And there's a phone call. And so, ow, crit! Ow, and just ignore that, I'm gonna try to talk over it, and yeah. Overhearing the phone, yeah, ignoring that, I'm going to end the part right here. We get a pretty crappy reward. It is a stone axe, and we also can now go to Isolation, the new area. Alright, I'll see you guys later where we will explore Isolation, but first I'm gonna make some monsters. Alright, bye.